And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So, almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Hayden Wesneski.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. And now for the Jays, Bobby Witt Jr. Just off the outside edge. And we're underway here in the home opener. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And an easy out to start the game. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And that one fouled off. One out, bases empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Just off the inside edge. That one is absolutely belted. Green on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Towards first, and that's just foul.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Clay Holmes.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed
Ball.
differential
No,
between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
No.
And there's a ball.
Ball. 3-0.
There's a strike. That's in there.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Riley Green. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Inside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
A little bit low. And it's 3-0. That's through there for a strike. That one catches the zone, and that is strike two.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball four.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Michael Busch up now for the Mets. To the right side. They take the force out, and that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Queens, and here is Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
Wallner measures 6 feet 4 inches. Batting in the cleanup spot, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That's off the mark.
1-1.
And 1-1. Inside, just missed.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just off the outside edge. 3-2 now. He battles for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now Yoan Moncada. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1. Ball one.
No score here in the second. Moncada tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. That one hit to right. Laureano settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air. Brings it in for the third out. Back here at Citi
Lead
Field,
up
home
for
of the
the
New York
Mets.
Mets. Singing, we
shortstop,
saw this team
Denver.
playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to Bellinger, and quickly one away in the second. Ryan McMahon in the box now. No balls and a strike. Almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. Backed off the plate that time. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Right through there for a strike. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-2 now. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Back against the wall
Batting
with 2
it,
strikes,
the
but found a
center
way.
fielder,
Anytime you
Mickey
rip a line drive the other way, you feel
Moniak.
really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's Ramon Laureano. First
Ball,
pitch
down
just
low.
misses. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2-2. Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it is JT Realmuto. Wisniewski back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Inside, and it's 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the center fielder, James Outman.
Number 33, James Outman.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now Ernie Clement. That's a little bit low.
Ball outside.
Off the plate, 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Moniak makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for New York, Luis Rengifo. Hit in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green, struck out swinging his first time.
Green.
And there's a strike. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
And
That's
misses inside.
1-2.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-2. And downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He reached out and walked his first time.
Alonso.
outside. 1-0.
The only
1-0.
adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And next for the Mets, Michael Busch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches.
There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across.
Oh, and a great stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Back-to-back singles, 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bobby Witt Jr. That one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hernandez swings through it for strike 1. Blue Jays down a run. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Wallner in the box, lays off for ball 1.
No.
2 outs
2
and
balls.
a runner at third.
No
Top half of inning number 4. That
Ball
one missed. Now 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
2 outs. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson.
The catcher, Tyler.
Right through there for a strike. Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air to left center. Witt on his way over, and it's caught for the out. Laureano comes up to hit.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That's in there. Strike one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out to short. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here is Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
That's to third. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th. And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. First time up was a pop out. Lee, in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Here's JT Realmuto. Struck out swinging his first time.
Realmuto.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
On the ground to the left. McMahon fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Luis Rengifo.
Rengifo.
Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Right side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 2 in this one.
Green.
Sean Newcomb on to pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
In the air, left field, down the line. They got it for out number 2. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one.
Alonso.
Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter.
Now batting.
Runner at first with 2 away. Michael Busch up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. And there's the strike. And that's
1-1.
outside. Alonso off of first with 2 away.
2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. And strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Clement. They get the force, and that is the inning. Back here in Queens, here's the center fielder, James Outman.
James.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First pitch
Inside.
doesn't find the zone.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Just missed.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. The Blue Jays trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And another ball. That to right. Laureano sprinting after it. Squeezes it. 2 away now. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now it's the shortstop. Trent Thornton gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
1 ball.
The 1-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Witt zips it across, and Swanson is set down.
The third
Here's Ryan
baseman, number
McMahon
24,
now.
Ryan McMahon.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
There's the strike. Base is empty,
No
1 away
ball.
here in
2
the bottom
strikes.
of the sixth. And the
Ball.
slider
No.
just misses.
1-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher,
2 outs, base is
Tyler
empty. Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mickey.
So up next for New York, Mickey Moniak. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball. 1
Stevenson
strike.
off of first with 2 away. Just
Ball.
missed.
2 balls. 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. This one in the air. Witt drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Top of inning number 7, and here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 41, Hoby Milner.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a chopper. McMahon sends it across to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Going on.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's in there. 0-2. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. 2 down. And next is the designated hitter. Matt Wallner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses.
Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And a swing and a miss. Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Rengifo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one kicks it away from Real Muto. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Line drive. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brent Suter.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Oh, what a flip for one. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short.
Michael Busch. Up now for the Mets. One. For 3. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one kicks it away from Real Muto. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is the inning. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here comes Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, number 5, Yoan Moncada.
Milner back to work. Tap foul at the plate. And
No.
ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. He's under it. Makes the catch, 1 down. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's out to center field. And there's 2 away. It'll bring up JT Real Muto.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 58, Lou Trevino.
And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
That's a
And
ball.
takes low for ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one popped up. Rengifo makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for New York, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson.
And first offering is fouled off. Suter, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Just missed the inside corner. Now 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Outman makes the grab, 1 away. And next for the Mets, Ryan
third
McMahon.
baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Inside, almost got him. Well struck, right field. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson, and there's a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Moniak stands in now and watches strike 1.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next for New York, Ramon Laureano. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings through that one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2 outs. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Moncada tossed to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Jays, James Outman. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Brings it in. One away. He's 2 outs away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Fouled off. He was late.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed.
On to first. Ball game.